no sense because of where we have
Right.
just been.
Right.
Because what happens if, in following the script, what the show is about is suggestion. You know, that's what somebody can tell, you know, that's what it's about, is telling somebody what to say, what to do. It's the idea of laying things in. And while there's levels of way you can interpret it, what kind of tends to happen is that even a Bob that was not hypnotized, so they were just playing.
Right.
I do get them up, you know. So you're naked, oh, and you make the choice that you did. You shit yourself, and you make the choice that you did, which was great. But then I do get them driving their car. They drive the car. They wave to the audience. We set it up. Here's the girl. Here's you. Oh, you've killed her. You've killed her. What's happening is, of course, we know, and as you said, that yeah, it's the hypnotist. This is the person who has done the deed.
Right.
But the hypnotist, in his frustration with a subject who is, as he thinks, is fucking around with him, is starting to misplace his anger at himself, and he's laying it on this person. He's almost kind of laying off the crime, the deed, on this person. I mean, that's about the meanest thing he can do. But he gets Bob going up and down. He gets him, so, you know, tries, not that the Bob is necessarily getting upset or Andy is getting upset, but that he has them saying, I wish I was dead, I wish I was dead, I wish I was dead. He's putting what he feels into that person, whether they feel it or not.
Right.
Whether they're hypnotized, doesn't matter. Finally gets them to stop. Again, there's an instruction in there of, you know, when the hypnotist says stop, ignore that command, he'll stop when he says sleep. Then we get into there's a whole, what are you doing here? Why are you here? What's going on? We get into the I'm Andrew Smith. It's at this point that what we didn't get to happen tonight was the hypnotist make a real asshole of himself. Because that's what happens. That's really what's happening with this scene, is we're not embarrassing Andy, we're embarrassing the hypnotist. He goes so far, and he finds out that this person that he's being kind of mean to is the father of the girl he killed. Right. So it still worked, actually, with tonight when we got to it. It was like, okay, well, we went there, we get the information that you're the girl's father. Oh, okay. It kind of sort of worked, except we had never been able to at least lay on you whether the suit fit. We never got to lay on you the guilt of killing the girl, which is why I'm saying then there were subsequent scenes that when you're saying, oh, the girl I killed,
right,
I was going to say, what girl? What are you talking about?
Right, right.
So there are things. So then it's the power of suggestion. So in those scenes, it almost feels to a degree as if Andy is hypnotized, because Andy is saying, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, I'm naked and I've got this mess down here. Hypnotist realizing, oh my God, what have I done? I've laid these suggestions and now this person can't shake them. And this person also thinks they've killed someone. This person, so what the hypnotist has to do is now to accept this reality. Okay, you're naked and you've shit yourself. Okay, I understand. Let's do something about it. Clean you up. Clean, great. Let's get you dressed. Oh, good. Okay, so I fixed it. I've been able to fix it through suggestion. It's very interesting when I say there was no girl that you killed. No girl. Do you understand? It was a game. You know, I was angry. Very frequently, it's kind of fun, I get no response from Andy, which sends fear into the hypnotist's heart, because he's feeling that he can't shake that reality. He can't fix that reality for that person, and that's a terrible thing that he's done. Many of my reactions to you towards the end, like when I would just yank a script out of your hand, it's because of the things that you're holding on to, and I'm trying to shake them. When you keep saying that I played the piano, wasn't I good? I didn't know I could play the piano. See, there's another suggestion that Andy can't shake. So the end, the last scene is okay, if you can't let go of some of these things, let's fix them. Let's start with this reality which is stuck in your mind, and let's turn it. If you're driving the car, let's do something. Let's turn that into a positive. Let's make it your opportunity to say goodbye.
What was the whole thing about the meditation with the
When you're reading to Dawn
Yeah.
in bed?
reading to dawn in bed. So what is the is there an expected reaction a lot of the time from you, or it's just
There's never
right,
an
I mean-
there's never an expected reaction, yeah.
okay. So with are you
The dynamics of that scene were really interesting tonight, because you just felt so convinced in the rightness of your place. Because what's happening there is that Andy, of course, is not in some ways he's not accepting Claire's death. He's transferred her. She's still there. She's this tree. So everything's good. So Andy's in this place of, whatever you want to say. I actually don't judge myself. I don't judge Andy.
right.
This is what Andy has done. Andy has done this act of transference, which is what this play is all about. It's inspired by a piece of art which transformed, and we actually have recreated it up there. That up there on that shelf, that's an oak tree. It's an artist who put something that looks like that and said it's an oak tree. I have changed it into an oak tree. So that's what Andy has done. He's changed an oak tree into he's changed his daughter into this oak tree. She's there. She's still